What is up, man? Look, guys, it is your boy Connor Alone, and we are. So, remember when I said I did? Said that people when I talked about TemTem, short little video on the whole Distant Kingdom, Joe Mick, and insert other stuff here, where I said that I was talking about the fact that this game just made a shitty joke. TemTem, well. I decided to look into TemTem a little bit more, and this game has been getting a lot of praise for being an early alpha. That costs $35. Now, you're most likely thinking, well, Conrad, are you going to talk about the problems in this game? Yeah, that's where Manga Common comes in here. One of the biggest problems I've heard about TemTem is that, well, the servers, I get it, it's early access, but please mind that maybe they shouldn't have released the early access. In all honesty, they should have just waited for this game to be 100% perfect, to have great servers, perfectly good servers even, and then stream it worldwide. But no, they decided early access, that's the best way, early alpha. Oh my god, I really don't. Seriously, Moral Redneck. I need to look up that game. Get into access, start playing, get involved with the story as it develops. Okay, you know, this is a funny thing. There we go. Alright, here's something. I wanted to compare it to Nexomon, but frankly, it's like comparing orange and apples. Nexomon's an actually good game, a fun game to play. Well, I've seen TemTem. It literally just takes a double barrel mechanic that does in Pokemon, possessed in the Pokemon games, and just sticks with that, like how it did for the previous Pokemon, did for Colosseum and X on Colosseum and XD Holders. Why did it take me so long to remember that name? But anyway, okay, good. You're also wondering, Connor, why am I going Curse Spell? Well, you see, recent reviews have been negative. Then again, the servers have been that perfectly working from when I was using my laptop. But you can see that Curse Spell is also an early access game. But there's a big difference between the two. One, I have to give $35 to even play. The other is free to play. I don't need to give them any of my money. And you must think, well, what's the big problem with that? You see, there is a big problem.
Are you crazy?
And even when you did get in, some people got immediately kicked out. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting perfection from a game on its opening day, especially one that's an MMO. Well, I guess. Even though there are 3 stress tests for the game, and apparently there wasn't any foresight to account for all the people showing up, especially when the game developers only apparently planned for about 20k people for opening day.
Okay, yeah, but frankly, after the whole Sword&Shield debacle, basically the Pokemon community is basically gonna go find anything that is slightly looks like it has a small actually beating Pokemon, to which, again, TemTem will not kill Pokemon. Literally. You wanna know the honest reason, his opinion here? Look at the previous game series that were supposedly going to dethrone Pokemon. Digimon? That didn't happen. Yokai Watch? Never. Every single monster collecting catching game that was supposedly supposed to topple Pokemon's throne failed. That's the ironic part about it. They failed. But since the whole Sword&Shield debacle, literally anyone who has a big hate for Sword&Shield and for Pokemon because of the whole Dex cut thing is literally latching onto that. onto it, and it's going to literally say any game's gonna topple Game Freak. To which you have to be pretty stupid to believe that. I'm being honest. Because trust me, the only way that this way for any monster collecting game to actually take over Pokemon's throne is if Game Freak fucks up royally. And you might say, but the dex was no. That's not a royal fuck up. That's just like a D base fuck up at the lowest. A C at best. That's a fuck. That's just a C between C to D fuck up. Fuck up. And grade A S class fuck up is if they did something so retarded, like legit, so gritty and innate, like Fallout 76 levels of bad. Bad. That's when they would start. That's when I would start saying fuck them. Just fuck them. That's when I would start saying that. Because the moment when I start saying that, then that's probably the biggest one when you guys know, yeah, I'm done with this, Chief. I'm out. Peace. Visual, because frankly, in all honesty, if they expected 20, about 200 or 20K people, I can understand how this is a big oof from them.
Whoops. But hey, that kind of stuff happens with MMOs. But really, this ties into the big issue for me, and that's the game is online only. Don't get me wrong, I understand it's advertised as an MMO, even though from what I've seen, there's no real way to actually interact with people in the game, but it's a monster collector that's based off of Pokemon, and yes, it's based off of Pokemon. Even the developers themselves have said that. Even if they censor the word Pokemon in a Discord server, it's obvious where this game gets its inspiration from.
Yep.
Not only did the long await times and excessive kicks kill any sort of enthusiasm I had going into this game for me, but it also doesn't help that there are reports of people losing their progress after being kicked.
Oh, let's not also forget the progress loss. Literally, all that hard work, all those TemTem you've been hatching, they're dead. It's all dead. That progress is gone. Now you must think, well, Sun and Moon has that. That's what the autosave feature, Bucko. A feature that people warned others about after we knew it was a thing. Immediately, we turned off autosave and just began hard saving like smart people. Well, even though I don't believe autosave was also in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon, I can't remember. But someone tell me in the comments. But it's funny. People still praise this game as it's amazing. It's great. If these are problems for a game, then you need to give criticism. What I hate the most is that people are so on the hate bandwagon they won't admit some problems. They will acknowledge it, but they'll still say the game's amazing, it's great. And personally, to me, I mean, animated, it really does look amazing. So I will not deny it. But when I see these, I don't know. It really doesn't jive with me. I'm being honest. This is coming from a guy who's played a lot of monster collecting catching games. Just trust me. You guys think I've only played Pokemon? No, I've like if you've seen the channel before, I'm Digimon is not even the first one. I played a long string of weird ones that probably weird ones. Do you know Robopon? No, of course you don't, because you're an idiot. You're about to, I just told you about it. It's a literal robot-like Pokemon game. And then there's some Metabots. There's like a lot of series that had this whole collect them all aesthetic. TemTem doesn't jive with someone who's been in a lot of them. Because frankly, it just doesn't feel for me. But then there's Nexomon, a mobile game that became a PC that got ported to the PC and is not being ported to the Switch. It's like how TemTem's being ported to the Switch. Hopefully, since it's going to be ported to the Switch, that means its online features will be actually a lot more competent. Or I can turn off the online feature. Seriously. But seriously, even then, I don't know why. Maybe it's because the fact that they have more anime-like designs that are really cool and really, I don't know, awesome. Like seriously, look at that design for that that next one. Look at it. Do not tell me that does not look amazing. See, do not lie to yourself and tell me, oh, that doesn't look good. Because I know you'd be bullshitting. I know you'd be bullshitting. And even then, you want to know? This is also an relaxed game. Guess what the price is? This is, well, currently, right now, as this recording, it is $5.99. And this game in real price is not $10. $10 fucking. It's literally $9.99. And this is a mobile game. You can literally buy this for your phone. And trust me, this game is fucking phenomenal. You can see that I'm not signed into my account. But I can tell you an honest factor, well, one, I also don't sign on my Steam account because, yeah, I'm weird. But I can tell you an honest fact that this game is fun. I've played it before, or I haven't completed it yet, but I can tell you with honest to God from my heart, that this game is fun. But then again, maybe it's because it's in 2D, and I like all the creatures, and the story that it's going for. Plus, I just, this like it's really, really fun to play. Hey, that's just me. But anyway, oh, I thought I closed this. But with TemTem, I mean, yeah, you get customizations options, but then no controversy with the she thing, the fact that there's a, I remember, I think it was Alphabet, where it showed, uh, uh, you would have to watch this video in order to get it. I'm not speaking it here. But anyway, let's go back to Manga Gamin, because he feels like he's making better points than I could.
If it's not possible to play the MMO portion, it should at least be some other sort of single-player experience, especially considering how it's gone so heavy with the player base and how the structure of the game can easily be set to a single-player experience as well. I mean, looking at the routes and looking at the map, it's very linear in that regard. However, you can't do that. Like, the idea should have at least been considered for an offline mode. That way you could have people enjoy the game, get a taste of it, but not be worried about these issues. The other issue I have in regard is that this is an alpha. For those that don't understand game terminology, it's an early build of the game, and don't get me wrong, it's understandable to get ideas out there, and to get a player base set up before you go full on extreme release. However, there's an issue with that. Like, the advertisement for the game made it seem like it was a finished product, and clearly it's not.
It really isn't. Again, you have to pay this much for this game that's not even finished. Yeah, people are saying this game's amazing, it's phenomenal, it's just so good. I'm sorry, but weren't you guys getting upset with the fact that you had to pay $60 for Pokemon Sword and Shield? But oh, so I'm guessing I'm gonna ask the same question. If TemTem was $60, the exact same price for Pokemon Sword and Shield, $60, would you be upset because of the product in total? Or let me add another question here. If I actually bought this game for $35, I would still be mad that this is the not because frankly, even then, and it just should be free if it's early access, and then when it's fully complete, it then becomes paid, but not this much. Probably make the price lower to $20 or $15. There's a safe, easy price for people to just jump in on. But rather, no, you go for a literal 35 cake slice because I'm not insulting the developers and anything. I understand that they're trying to make sure they're not like a Pokemon like game. I get that. I understand that. I feel for that. But this is a huge but. And I most likely understand you probably don't like being called the perfect guys are gonna teach them Pokemon. No, I understand that. But just as much as they said that there are other videos that how TemTem isn't really gonna topple Pokemon. Come on. And everyone who keeps on saying that is obviously just being an idiot at this point. point because Jesus Christ, guys, if there are enough people who can call out these problems and bugs and tell bugs, but no, everyone's just gonna call them morons or idiots because, oh no, you're just your one Pokemon, just a Pokemon Shield. No, I'm a person who doesn't want to give so much of my give $35 to a game that's clearly should have been free. Because if Court Spell could be in its early access, and Nexomon, even though its early access can be below low, low, $20, which is just on the $10 to $5 limit, then what does that say? People, I bet people are gonna say, "Oh, well, you wasted $60 on Sword and Shield." Oh my gosh, you're just a moron. I didn't waste $60 on Pokemon Sword and Shield. Funny fact is, at Walmart, there's a Walmart. Well, most likely the offer is gone at this point. But I literally was given a actual funny thing. It wasn't like a sale. Where Pokemon Sword and Shield's price would have lowered down to 10%. Basically meaning I had to pay $50 for my version. Well, meanwhile, everyone else was paying $60 or $20. I was paying a low price from the original. I literally saved myself actual money. But, oh no, TemTem's an amazing game. You just don't like it. Oh, obviously it doesn't look like a game I would actually want to play. Oh, so you hate it? No. I'm just saying, one, they shouldn't have made it $35 from the beginning. They should have made this free. Maybe they did this so that way not a lot of people would buy the game, join the game, but they really forgot the fact during the stupidity factor, or rather, the I want to teach a Pacific company a lesson factor. Basically, since the whole Sword and Shield debacle happened, they forgot to factor in that a lot of people who hate Sword and Shield might try to actually to say this game is amazing and great, just so that way we get more money and revenue, and that way we might have the chance to topple Pokemon. Twitch, again, is stupid.
Throw in the fact I'd have to shell out $35 to play the alpha and run the risk of not being able to get the game because the developers didn't account for this is an issue right off the bat. Maybe if the alpha was cheaper, I'd be fine with it, but $35 is a bit steep asking price, especially.
Pretty much. He's not wrong when he says that. 35 is, like I said before, 35 is fucking steep as shit. 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 At least when I play Pokemon Sword and Shield, dude, I know the game ain't gonna fucking crash and delete all my save data just because I try to move. Or I know for a fact that it's not gonna take me. Oh! This is a fun fact right here. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. No. Ah, dang. Oh, Ox was an amazing YouTuber. They're funny as fuck. You guys really should subscribe to him. Dang. Okay. Where is he? Where is Austin? Yeah, there we go. There's my boy Austin John. We're not friends. He does not know I exist, but I just wanted to say my boy because I thought it would sound cool. But anyway, I actually have live footage. I'm surprised. The good thing is he didn't cut this out to make the game look good, because if he did do that, that would have been fucking scummy as all hell. And I actually would have called him out for it, called him a disgusting person for even doing that. Because frankly, dude, that's pretty dirty. Like, not clean dirty, that's just dirty. But he actually did play the game himself, to where I swear I actually just see a snippet of the live stream when I was playing, when I was on campus. But legit. Hold on. Let me get to specific. Wait, right here. I'm gonna show you what happens right here in this moment. And you tell me if you still want to buy this game even after this. Just tell me.
There's like emoticons that I can do for people who are playing online.
And my mouse went. Okay, good.
And in the tall grass are where you find wild TemTems. Let me just click around in a circle here. Oh, there we go. I encountered one. It's going to take a second because, again, it's still pre-release and the servers are not fantastic. I imagine that can only get better in the future. We're gonna go into that match anytime now. Yeah, I don't want to cut this. I want to show
$35.
this match here.
This was kickstarted, raised over
themselves
500K,
are much longer.
literally half a
for
million.
Maybe an hour,
Half a
hour and a
million.
half before I got to the second city. So just exploring.
This is a game that would not have been fucking released this early. I don't. They're little kicks. They could have released this game whenever the fuck they wanted. So why the fuck release it now? I'm honestly asking TemTem developers. I'm honestly asking because here's the thing: you want to make the game better? One, make it offline. That way, a lot of people can avoid the server problems, and maybe if there's still that whole lost progress thing, then you need to find that bug, and fix it. It's because apparently people was showing stress tests, and apparently it still didn't fix it. And I wanted to join the stress testing, but I joined in too late, which sucked because I really wanted to actually talk about this game. But anyway, let's continue.
One route, and that's pretty amazing. Oh, yep, there's someone else who he decided to run in this patch of grass. Is he gonna come to a wild TemTem? I don't know. Is mine ever gonna show up? I don't know. The routes are much longer, and the level curve is much lower, and nowhere near as steep as, like, say, for example, third or fourth generation Pokemon games. Not even so much as the current ones. Like, all the wild TemTems are still level 6. I've been playing for 3-4 hours. I still haven't come across my first Dojo leader. That's their equivalent.
They should have just called them Dojo Masters. Or Dojo Senseis. If they are literally called Dojo Leaders, then that is lazy writing. Come on! I literally came up with 2 good names for them. Please someone tell me in the comments what their actual is. Because if they are Dojo Leaders, then wow, they really were lazy with that. I'm sorry. I don't like to harp on naming, but no, fuck it. I'm gonna harp on naming. That is just stupid. I mean, imagine what have a Digimon had these whole, whole, whole leader battle. Last next we have to go up and battle a specific person to get an iconic item, and that lets you increase the level and strength of your Digimon. Imagine if you had to do that. Would they be called the Digi bosses? No, that wouldn't work because what would the shitty name for that be? Someone comment on a shitty name for that because that'd be funny.
Of gym leaders in this game. They're dojos. I think
Which is a type of gym.
Which brings me to my next point.
Training facility.
The server stability. I have to close out the game here. As soon as you boot out the game, it clearly says this is not a finished game. There's bugs. It's work in progress.
Yeah.
And you can see my queue right here is 6,554 away. That's usually about like 5 to 10 minutes or so. So it's not that bad. I'd say every minute or so you'll see it drop down anywhere from.
Alright, I'm here with League of Legends. Now you're gonna be saying wow every time you play this video game. Now look at this, I'm a blind monk. Once last, I'm farming some.
You know, fun fact, you should really play League of Legends. I'm not even sponsored by. I'm just saying that the game's actually fucking good. But it's free. Unlike TemTem.
100 to 1,000, depending on how
Again, I've
many
never
people are
played the
trying
game,
to log
but
in.
from
I
what
feel
I've
like
seen,
this
it
game
does not
being
look
a
fun.
massive multiplayer online role-playing game,
It's not because specific
MMORPG,
YouTuber,
it's
YouTuber
designed to be
who
much
said that the
longer.
game's awesome, it's gonna
Unlike,
totally be a threat to
Pokemon
Pokemon.
Sword and Shield that
No.
has, raid mechanics, so you're going to play it longer. This is actually designed that all the routes are longer, all the areas take longer to get to. And besides, the server
Plus, the servers are complete. They're trash, making it even longer to play. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
instability. It's designed to be a much
Joke with
longer
that.
game. Like, for you to go through.
Look, in all honesty, they really should have waited and actually worked more on this game than release it. Seriously, the game doesn't work. It doesn't look good. And if this is a thing, I get it. Oh, we'll just fix it later. So you're gonna buy this game, keep it, and wait for them to fix it? My guy, that's not smart. What if they don't fix it? What if they just take your money and leave? Guess what? You guys were praising this game high to hell. Oh, and guess what? This game is complete and utter fucking trash, and developers don't fucking fix it. Now, I'm not saying that they won't fix it, but they really need to fix their servers because again, their servers are fucking trash. And I'm not saying that out of hatred. I actually do want this game to at least become good because there are people because these people actually want it were actually was are determined by this and they actually really the game. But frankly, again, sorry, I'm not feeling all that well. Like I said in my last video, this is probably the biggest nope for me. I'm not saying that developers should give me the free review copy or anything. Fuck that. That I probably would still be negative towards this game. First off, make an online feature, please. That'd be a good idea. Come on, really good idea. That one. 2. Fix your servers. 3. Make it free. Early access. It should either be free or below $10. Be $10 or below, not 35. That's a huge waste of me and everyone's money. And it's more insulting when people are telling us to buy this game despite all the problems with it. But we're just gonna give it the oh, it's an early access mood. Oh, it's just early access. It'll get better later on. That don't mean fucking jack. Jack, when a game clearly has a lot of fucking problems. And again, they shouldn't have released it then. Why did they release it so early? When it's clear that it should have been waited on. They should have waited, made it better, or then release it. They had multiple stress tests as for, yet it still isn't good. That is a huge fucking problem.
What I assume for the full story, it feels like it's going to be more of anywhere from 80 to 120 hours for you to get like high leveled and like do all the bosses and the matches and all the.
So you're telling me I have to grind my fucking. Oh my god, this is like. It's like Cyber Sleuth all fucking over again. Fun fact, Cyber Sleuth, the series I up, well, I'm currently going to be uploading a few chapter 6 for that. This for the original Cyrus story for the complete edition. And let me fucking tell you, when you see that I am now close to obtaining megas, keep note that I had to work my ass off for it. I legit had to work for that shit. Because the developers of the fucking game decided to put a little bullshit item to fucking screw me over, or rather, screw the player over. But no. Cyber was a good game. The good thing about the game is its fucking story, and some with the gameplay. If it wasn't for those two things, I'd race this game to hell. This game to fucking hell. But I digress. Again, we're talking about TemTem and but seriously, if anything, give your money to Nexomon, because frankly, one, at the time of the recording, it's $10. There's was dollars. There's and it has that my there's 40, which frankly, 100%, which is great, makes it $5. Make it a good fucking game. And it's also a game that's, from what I've heard, it's also being ported to Switch. Which, again, and the same thing with TemTem, but probably it's going to be cheaper there as well. So in all honesty, Nexamon's better. Going for Nexamon.
The dojos and everything. Instead of Pokemon games that are more like 20 hours and you'll finally hit a point in the level curve that you need to grind for a little bit. Or in Sword and Shield, just use the experience candy. If they can
Pretty much just
scale the
spam that.
servers to work smoother, if they got all the hot fixes and all the bug fixes working.
If they do that, then yeah, the game's fine. But again, I say, why the fuck, in God's name, did they fucking release it this fucking early? I'm being honest. Why? And look, my comment actually good video. Yo, 100 people
Especially
disliked it
considering the
because
mess of the
he's
game that it was
being
when it first went
honest.
live. I personally don't think that's acceptable, but hey, to each their own. And like I said, I get it. It's an alpha. Trust me, I understand. But that doesn't mean I should be expected to pay $35 for a game where I can't actually play it. I'd actually suggest that people wait before shelling out $35, at least until the issues are fixed up here. Or at least until the hype goes down a little bit.
Yeah.
But hey, what do I know?
You're crazy!
You know, the one thing I really don't like is how TemTem has that platypus fake mon in the thumbnail of an
Yeah,
animated trailer
even though
video.
it's adorable.
Like, I get
love
it. People like the design and want it for Pokemon, but please, you're really milking it a little bit too much for me. But that leads to another issue that I have with TemTem, and that's with the design work. Like, the platypus looks good.
Okay, so I don't know how to even equate this properly. TemTem did this. The designs of these eyes are just, well, from what I remember seeing, it wasn't great. I can give you a good example. This is Sephiroth and its evolution. Now, in all honesty, this looks like it just got slightly bigger, and has more feathers, more fluid here, more feathers on its top, and it now from a little speck on the like right here, it just got more, I believe clouds or flowers or feathers on it around its tail. To me, nothing other than that, nothing has changed with this guy. Oh, and also the fact that its whole belly is now completely white, which then indicates even more that that's just it. But then again, there are some designs that go from way to just really off the wall weird, but still. This room,
Good,
so
but it just stands out like a sore thumb with the rest of the creatures. You can easily tell it was a Pokemon because for some reason the design team didn't bother to actually modify the design when they brought it in to fit with the rest of the monsters. Not that it's an easy job since most of the monsters just look plain weird. Hell, Playpet to the platypus looks good because it's a simple design and very clear in what's supposed to be. Same with the mascot of the game. Well, I say mascot, it's the TemTem that the team decided to be worth making plushies out of, and it's essentially just a flying pig. Simple and effective. But then you get things like Sparzy, which...
yeah, that's just fucking weird. Tell me, do you want this in your bed? Want this in your room? I can tell that this guy's not gonna murder you in your sleep. Okay, but I digress. That's enough. Anyway, in all honesty, one, no, TemTem isn't gonna kill Pokemon. Two, you shouldn't give $35 to a game, to an early access game that clearly has problems and should have been worked on a little bit longer before being released. And three, get Nexalon. It's cheaper, it's easier, and you're not wasting a lot of money. And frankly, also, fun fact, like, this may have been a mobile game, but trust me, all that whole pay to win aspects, not in this version. The PC version is completely clean of that, to my knowledge. I played it. It's good. Trust me, it's safe. The story is actually interesting, because frankly, majority of all the Nexo Lords, I believe Nexo Lords or Overlords. No, wait, the next Lord is a confused fucking. So basically, the champion of this region, he's a huge fucking asshole. So, and the overseers of each of each of the bird places are, is a majority of them all kind of dicks who pretty much rule under each of their. Majority of them rule under them with an iron fist. There are some that are good, some that are bad, and it's a yin yang box. But anyway, this is your boy, kind of alone, signing off. Bye-o.